Today, we're going to look at templates in WEBForms 2019. We'll have two topics today. We'll have a reminder of what it's called now, and we'll also look at creating and using a transaction template in WEBForms 2019. What's it called now? So WEBForms Legacy and WEBForms 2019 use slightly different terms. In WEBForms Legacy, they're referred to as template kits. However, in WEBForms 2019, they're now referred to as transaction templates. We have a few ways to access WEBForms. You can access it through the member portal at rebgv.ca, from the links in the Paragon Center panel and resources menu, also via the action icon in Paragon Reports, and directly at webforms.ca. Now, transaction templates. We define this as a standard set of forms that simplify the process of creating a transaction. Forms can be pre-filled if necessary, such as the clauses page in the multiple listing contract. And when utilized, all forms or clauses can be automatically added to new transactions. Now let's show you how to create and use a transaction template in WEBForms 2019. Once you're in WEBForms, let's click the Setup button on the left menu, and then click on Transaction Templates. This will bring us to our list of templates. Some of these templates may be from Legacy. So just a note, Legacy templates will need their clauses to be re-added. So please ensure to check your templates before using them. To edit, copy, or remove an existing template, you can click on the three dots to the right of the template and select the necessary option. However, today we're going to look at creating a template from scratch. So in order to do that, let's click the Add button on the top right. Let's give it a name. In our example, we'll use residential listing template. And for the type, we'll select residential listing. You can also include a description, however, this is optional. Now let's hit save to start creating the template. The template editor will appear, so let's scroll down and click on Forms. This will list all the forms you have in your template. So as you can see, there's no forms right now. So let's click Add, or the plus sign, to add some forms. And the window will appear, and here the forms are organized by the corresponding boards in British Columbia and also the BCREA. You can either click on the folder to see all the forms within that folder, or you can use the search bar on the top to search for the form. In this case, we'll go back and click on the Real Estate Board of Greater Vancouver folder. And then we'll scroll down and click on the MLS link residential data input form. Green check mark will indicate that it's selected, and there's a number 1 above the basket on the top right, indicating we have one form selected. Now let's search for our other form, the multiple listing contract. Please note that the search will search for all forms in all folders. So please double check the board name underneath the form name before selecting it. So let's select the multiple listing contract. And now we'll see there's 2 forms in the basket. So once all the required forms are selected, let's click Add on the top right. And now you'll see the 2 forms in the Forms section of our template. Now let's add some content into these forms. So for example, we'll click on the multiple listing contract, and we'll add some clauses into the Schedule A page. So let's scroll down. Click on the Schedule A field, and then click on the Clauses button. Now let's add a personal clause. We'll add the first one on our list, and then hit OK. Now the clause has been added into the form. So now let's exit out of this by clicking on File, and then Exit, which will save the clauses in that form. Now let's look at creating a transaction from this template. So to do that, first let's go to the transactions on the left, and then let's click Add. Let's give the transaction a name, for example, the address of the property that we're working with. And make sure to select in the second field, template, let's select the residential listing template that we just created. And then let's hit create. Now to double check, let's click on Forms on the right. And you'll see the two forms that we've added to this template are now in the transaction. So let's click on the multiple listing contract, and let's double check that the clause we added is there. And the clauses are there, so the template's working. And that's how you create and use templates on WEBForms 2019. For more guidance, please refer to our WEBForms 2019 transition guide found on rebgv.ca. Korea also has some help resources that you can access, such as the Quick Start Guide, their training videos, and their recorded webinars. Also, you can reach out to us at our RBGV help desk. We're available at 604-730-3020 or through email at support@rbgv.org. Our hours are Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Thank you for watching.